You can change how you view yourself. I just really chose to be as patient as I possibly could. The days I push myself the most are the days where I'm at peace with myself the most. Tadori Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen. I told her she must have perfect faith and act her perfect faith. Stop it, you're being an idiot. I've tasted revenge very recently. New entry. Today I want to talk about the matter of perspective. Now, I believe most things are a matter of perspective, and I really learned that today. So, I had 2 hours of sleep. I worked a really tough shift today for 11 hours. I did not get the things I wanted today. I really had to wait. So at first, I didn't have breakfast, and I had to wait. I had the chance to get breakfast, but I couldn't. I'm not going to get into details, but it would have made a bad image of me. I had to wait. And then when I thought I had to close at a certain time, they told me I had to close later. And when I wanted to eat something today, I wanted to go to the toilet today, I couldn't go to the toilet. I had to wait. I had to really push all my feelings aside completely. Then when then I got a call. They told me I had to do inventory today. And then tonight, actually like 20 minutes ago, I checked to see if there was food, because I cannot cook for myself. So usually there's still food at that time, and there wasn't any food. And so today there was a few moments, there was a few real moments where I thought to myself, I'm about to lose my shit. I'm about to lose my shit. I'm about to, it was a very reasonable, it would have been really reasonable to be angry. And I just really chose to be as patient as I possibly could. And the more I did so, the easier it got for me to be patient. And today, that was the last straw. At least I thought so, because I'm hungry. I've been hungry all day. And I don't want to feed off of just cookies and shit like that. And then it's just like, well, I can't control that, can I? It is what it is. And the other thing is like, okay, I got this thing. For example, I had to do the inventory today at work. And usually I would be like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? I'm not going to be able to do this. I'm not going to, and it just like, immediately I went into, nope, okay, just do it. Let's get through this. I had a big rush just before I was about to close. Like, I'm not kidding. And it would have been so easy to be like suffering. And I said, no, I'm going to do this. I have to get through this. That was patience, resilience. No, that was patience and discipline. And that is resilience. Because it's patience of saying, well, what can I do? And discipline of saying, I'm going to get through this. I'm not going to wait a second. I'm going to get through this. I can do this. And that is resilience, essentially. And I've been asking, I want to be a more patient person. I want to be a more resilient person. I want to be a more disciplined person. And these are the blessings that life has given me to learn just that. It is a matter of perspective. I want to be a more patient person. I want to be a more disciplined person. And I want to be a more resilient person. Look at that. Today was an absolute fucking blessing for me. I don't know how I can't believe in God. I mean, thank you. You know? It's crazy. And I mean, I should be like furious and like completely like tired and outraged. And I'm not. I'm just calm. I'm at peace with myself. It also feels like the days where I push myself the most are the most peaceful in the end. Or it's the days where the days I push myself the most are the days where I'm at peace with myself the most as well. This is what my brother bought me. It's Itadori Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen, my favorite anime character. I don't know why it's my favorite anime. I really don't know. I always forget the names. I always feel like ashamed, like, because I even have a tattoo that's like themed after it. And I feel like someday someone who is like a real big fan, who knows all the names and remembers all the names, is just gonna ask me like, hey, so like, what do you think about blah 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 blah? And I'm just gonna be like, huh? Well, what are you talking about? I also haven't read it, so yeah. I also think there's been a bit of a fear in my mind these past few days because I've been spending my own money a bit more, and it seems as though I kind of lost. I've been kind of doubting where I can bring my career and how fast I can make something out of it. And like, I just, in this book right here, The Game of Life, it says, let's find it. I use my glasses just for comedic purposes. So in this book it says, a woman came to me in great distress and said she was to be sued on the 15th of the month for $3,000. She knew no way of getting the money and was in despair. I told her God was her supply and that there is a supply for every demand. So I spoke the word. I gave thanks to the woman. I gave thanks that the woman would receive $3,000 at the right time in the right way. I told her she must have perfect faith and act her perfect faith. When I joined her at the restaurant, I said, "This is no time to economize. Order an expensive lunch. Act as if you have already received the $3,000. All things whatsoever ye ask in prayer, believing ye shall receive. You must act as if you had already received it. And that's what I have not been doing. I haven't been acting as if I'm gonna be financially free. As if I'm gonna be successful financially. Especially considering I'm thinking about buying things that are an investment to myself. Now, I bought this camera right here, which, to be fair, it's great. It's a great camera, right? I don't know why I'm mad about it, but I just feel like I could have done without. I guess that's something that I just feel kind of upset about, you know? And yet, I mean, I think I should use it more. I don't know. I'm just used to phones a bit more, you know? But it has a gimbal and everything. It's pretty fucking cool, if you ask me. And it also has a mic and everything. I just like this, you know? It's a simple click. That's it. But I wish I had a better mic, you know? So that's a bit of a... But I got this, so I might as well start using it a bit more, you know? It also feels great in the hand, I have to say. I've been singing a lot more lately. It's great for the soul, for me. I mean, it brings me so much joy. I can't, like, put it into words, really. I've gotten a lot better, too. Being in utter privacy, for me, is so important because I can try out things without feeling like somebody's listening to me, you know? It's a bit of a slow process, so, yeah, for me. But that's okay, you know? I realized today, once again, that I think one of my biggest strengths is that I'm willing to be a fool over and over again. I'm willing to be a fool. I bought a camera. I thought of it as an investment for me right now, and to be honest, I haven't made the most out of it yet. And I think I shall buy those things that I need, that are good for me. I think investing in yourself is one of the best things you can do with your own money. I'd rather spend my money, if I'm already going to spend it, in myself rather than, I don't know, going out and drinking my brains out or some shit like that, which I already don't do. I mean, it's crazy. I went on a date yesterday and it went great. Don't get me wrong. But she said I was very structured, you know? That's insane. That's insane. If you would have known me as a kid, I was an absolute ADHD kid. I would forget everything. I had no idea where I was, what was going to happen. Still to this day, I mean, I'm kind of like, I have real big trouble when I have an appointment. Let's say the appointment is at 8. I will just do nothing all day long until it's 8. You know, and then like I'll procrastinate. Then I'll start doing the thing because I feel like, oh my God, I've just been watching bullshit YouTube videos for 3 fucking hours and I wanted to do something like, I don't know, write or read or whatever. And then it's like I just get there late because I've been like, then I start doing the shit that I wanted to do. I get hooked on it, and then it's like, I have to leave in 15 in like an hour, and then it's like, oh, I have to leave in 30 minutes. Oh my God, I have to leave in 10 minutes, and then it's like, the hour gets there, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta get ready. It's like, I don't know. Anyhow, I think also I should be more patient with myself. Because I'm trying. I'm really trying all the time. to be better, and it's okay. I'll take the time that I need to take, as long as I'm trying. Some things will happen slower than others. When it comes to myself, I think I also view the negatives too much. You know, hey, your own words have a lot of weight, and the same goes with my own words. And you can. It's just. It's become indisputable for me. It's not a thing if you believe in it or not. It's just your words have a lot of meaning. I've been getting a lot of compliments lately. The more I try to be better, the better I feel about myself, and the more the people around me kind of acknowledge that, and it makes me feel really good about myself, and it gives me a lot of self-confidence. People who are like 10, 20, 30 years older than me keep telling me that I'm very mature for my age. At least in certain aspects, In others, I'm still a 21-year-old. And I'll be honest, I pride myself a lot in that, because I work really hard for it. I spend all my free time, if not all my time, up here, just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and learning and studying. And if you don't go to college, and if you dropped out of high school, invest in yourself, in your own education, which is, I mean, this should be, everybody, and learn about, how can I put it? Like, improve yourself, like, learn how to learn about life, about your life, but learn about life. Change your mindset, change your mindset. You can change your life. I feel like I'm getting emotional. You can change your life, man. You really can. I don't even remember how it felt, but I just know that it was just so bad. I hated my life so much. I wanted to end it. Like, I thought to myself all the time, I shouldn't be here. I held on. I didn't commit, I was too scared of actually doing it. And I felt like there was something, something there. And I had people around me, like my family. At some points, the only person I had was myself. I think especially now, I want to have myself. There's this thing that I read today, and I wrote it down, which is, it's not about finding the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. It's about becoming the person you want to spend your life with. And then I saw it again in the video today of Mark Manson, the 40 things he wished he knew when he was 20 years old. And that resonates with me a lot. I'm trying to become the person who I want to spend the rest of my life with. And it's kind of it's Jordan Peterson also said it's not about finding the person, it's about how can you be more attractive, how can you be more attractive. And another thing that I thought a week ago that I put in my Instagram for a few days before I removed it because I thought it was a bit cringe or a bit self-absorbent. I said, being the person I needed the most. So these things connect. It's becoming the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, being the person that you needed the most at whatever point in time, maybe now, maybe in the past, and becoming more attractive. It's not about finding the one, but how can I be more attractive? How can I make myself more attractive? And I have a very innate desire, and it's very personal. Like, it really is deep down in me. And I know for it to be not something good necessarily, I think it's a bit. It was born out of spite and hate and pain. Definitely pain. But it has pushed me a lot to be better. At least it has given me, I've taken that and just used it to push up a lot. And that is my desire for being untouchable. Because for the longest time, I felt like I wasn't worth anything. And that scar is really, really deep in me. And if you feel like that, you can change that. It takes time. It's a process. I still have days, or at least not days. It's not days anymore, which is great. It's more like moments where I catch myself, trying to please others or trying to get the approval of others. Or actually, I don't think I please others that much anymore, but I think more so the approval of others. It's just certain moments now where I catch myself feeling that way or acting that way. And you can change that. You can absolutely change that, but it's up to you. You need to. It starts with how you see yourself, really. You give power to the people you blame. And the less I blame the people who made me feel like I wasn't worth it, the more I take accountability for how I was acting and what kind of person I was, even though I was just a kid, for example, the more you take accountability and the less you blame the people, the less power you give them. And you need to, if you can change. You can change how you see yourself. It takes time. You can change how you view yourself. You can change your life. You can change your life by how you perceive it, by what you learn, by what you study, by what you put in practice, by improving yourself. And maybe I'm telling you this because I'm someone who went from feeling worthless to now wanting to be untouchable. And, from that, it was born to this. But I know that, obviously, wanting to be untouchable, let's say I get there, then, okay, I'll be very lonely, and I'll be I'll be very lonely, and I don't know. Right now, I think I'm living a bit of a lonely life, but I've never felt. I really don't feel so lonely most of the time because I'm just loving myself more and more, and I'm kind of. It's my choice to spend most of my free time doing this, or trying to. No, I do have great friends now, which I thank God for them. They came into my life. I have someone who's like an older sister to me. I've got great people. Anyways, she actually gave me this book to read. Look, that's another thing. You will definitely. Friends come and go. You'll find new friends. I had really good friends, but now I have better friends. And I don't miss them. I don't think I'm being missed. But I always also thought I'm better or different than them, which it's very egotistical, I'll admit, but I think it was a bit of a drive for me. It still gives me a drive. It's that being untouchable thing. So it comes with a price, right? It comes with a price, but it can be staying there, wanting to be worthless, or saying, I'm going to flip this upside down into, I want to be untouchable. I want to know what it feels like to be untouchable, to have people desire me, to have people respect me, to have people envy me, to have people apologize to me. Revenge, it's not going to give me anything. I've tasted revenge very recently. It doesn't feel good. It does not feel good. Every day I get closer. I get closer to there. Today, I cracked another layer. A really tough one. But I'm getting closer. What I'm doing isn't anything special. It's not, I mean, everybody can do this. I'm no, I mean, I was down there. I was in the ruts. I was in the trenches of self-indulgence and internet garbage and pornography and gender dysmorphia and pure depression, anxiety, self-harm, empathy searching, seeking. But I had to be that to be here and to then be there. I had to be weak to be strong. I had to be a fool to be wise. And I had to be cringe to not be cringe. And now I think the next step is to embrace the cringe. I see a lot of the times that I catch myself focusing on, like when I'm watching a video, I always look for, in life, I keep looking for people who are seeking validation, and it cringes me out whenever I see it. When they're seeking attention or validation. And because that's something that I did a lot, and I just want to I just want to fucking shake them and tell them, or, myself. I see myself in them. I have to be honest with myself here. I mean, that's why. It's projection. I just want to shake them and say, stop it. Stop it. You're being an idiot. And you're being very obvious about it. Nobody cares. Just enjoy the moment for yourself. And also, I don't know, there's just so much hatred. Like, they just piss me off, because that's what I was. And sometimes maybe I still am. I sometimes still catch myself being there. And I think that's everybody, But for me especially, it's really hard. It's hard on me. I can feel my chest, like aching, and yeah. Please. Learn to be the best version of yourself, and learn to love yourself, and learn to change your world, to change your life. At the end of the day, you are living your own reality. You need to fight for it. There's this really great webtoon. It's called The Tower. It's called like this. Giving myself more work for when I'm editing. Fuck you. It's about this guy who's fighting against other people and other worlds with his and for his worldview. And that is life. I think you need to fight for your reality. Not to impose it on others, but to not give up on your own way of life, on your own reality. Not to give up on your reality, how you want your life to be. And this guy, I forgot his name, but he was like, you know what you want to do, so grab your fucking balls and be it. And you can do it. And I can do it. And I'm trying. So, by trying, I'm doing it. Have fun. Enjoy the ride. Don't give up on yourself.